Good morning and welcome to day 16 of Vlogmas. I have started preparing for the krumkake and I'll be moving the camera so you can't see me anymore, but you can see what I'm doing. What I have started doing is first I whipped 500 milliliters of cream with 250 milliliters of sugar. I then added 500 milliliters of flour and 1 teaspoon of vanilla sugar. I forgot to turn on the camera, that's why you are missing out on all the boring bits. To that I'm adding 75 milliliters of cold water and I'm mixing that in. And now I'm going to switch my iron on and I'll get back to you when I can start making the krumkake. And this is what the krumkake iron looks like. You can get these all over Norway because krumkake is a traditional Norwegian thing for Christmas. Not only for Christmas, but... And what I do is I put a spoon. Let's try to make this stay open without hitting me. So what I do next, I put a nice blob of my mix and then I close it. And then we'll just have to wait for it to be done. And now we're getting to the fun bit. This is where this one comes in. It's to make the krumkake get the right shape. We just do this and we roll it over to make the krumkake this shape. And while that cools off a bit, I'm putting the next one in the iron. Now it's cool enough for me to touch. What I do, I just remove this gently so I don't ruin the krumkake. And this is what it looks like when it's finished. And now I'll just keep on making these and I'll get back to you when I'm done making them so you can see how many I get out of one portion of mixture. If you want to try these, you can. I'm not sure how you can make them without the krumkake iron, but if you're kind of inventive, all you have to think about is you want them to be thin, because if they're thin they're crispy. They're no good if they're not thin. So that's the one thing you have to consider if you want to try to make them. I forgot to say, you don't need this thing, because I haven't always had one of these. My mother had one of these, and probably an antique, but I actually got this from a kitchen shop that sells kitchen implements, and I was really pleased when I got it. Before I got this, I used to use the handle of a spoon and just wrap them around. You can also drape them over a glass bowl, so you get kind of a dish that you can serve dessert in. As you can tell from the background, I need to do the dishes. But first, I thought I'd have a small tea break. And and Severus Snape is going bananas in background. You can probably hear him. As I was saying, I'm going to try day 16 in my Bird and Blend calendar. What is it today? Let's see. Today is a summer blend. It's called, can you tell? It's called Deck Chair Dreaming. Fruity Valerian blend. Ah, Valerian, isn't that what's supposed to be? Ah, chamomile and valerian. I'm using this tonight because I have trouble sleeping lately. And this sounds like a really good tea for that because it has both chamomile and valerian. So I'm using that tonight, and I'll just have to find some other tea to have now. And I have this tin with a lot of single tea bags, because when you order yarn online and when sometimes I get presents from friends, there's always one tea bag. I do that myself. I put one tea bag in when I send out yarn. And let's see what I have in here. We have a London breakfast from the London Tea Company this early in the day. I'll make myself one of those with milk and sugar. That would be nice, because I'm going to have a krumkake. This one is a bit too well done, so I'm having that myself. And in case you were wondering, krumkake, krum in Norwegian means curved. And as you can see, it's curved. And normally, or not normally, but often this is served with dessert on Christmas Eve, because a really popular dessert on Christmas Eve is something called multekrem. And that is whipped cream mixed with cloudberries. And then this is served on the side. And it's also really good with ice cream. So, but we normally serve it just with coffee, with other cookies, other Christmas cookies, when we're having coffee. I just wanted to tell you about the t-shirt I'm wearing. As you can tell, it's a t-shirt from a tour. Green Day played a concert in Norway, in Oslo, in the summer of 2013. And hubby and I got married in July of 2013. And in Norway, as in any other country, I guess, we have hen nights for the bride and stag nights for the groom. Neither me or hubby think that those are any fun, so we decided to do something together. So we took both our sons with us to Oslo to a Green Day concert. So that's what we did for our stag and hen do's. We went to Oslo for a Green Day concert.